Good morning, children. Welcome back to online classes. I hope you are all very happy and safe with your parents by staying in home. And in your previous class, we have started one more new chapter that is acids, bases, and salts. In that chapter, you learn some of the taste related to some edible substances which we are going to use in our day to day life situations. So, the substances are classified according to their taste as sour taste, sweet, salty, and bitter. And you have also learned some of the concepts related to the acids. So, acids are the substances which are having sour taste and they are acidic in nature. And some of the substances like vinegar contains acetic acid, and contains formic acid, amla contains ascorbic acid. So all these concepts are very important for your future class. I hope you learn all these concepts. And today in this class we need to discuss the basic concepts related to the bases. So what are bases? So bases are also substances which are using in our day-to-day life situations. So the bases are always having a bitter taste. So this is very important. Keep in mind, bases are the substances which are having a bitter taste, and if you touch, so whenever if you are in contact with the bases, they are always soapy touch. So this is an experience. Whenever we touch the soap, whatever the feeling, we will feel the same kind of feeling we feel when the bases are going to be contact with our skin, and they are basic in nature. So this is very important. Bases are bitter in taste, they have a soapy touch, and they are always basic in nature. So shall we list out some of the substances and what kind of base is present in that particular substance? For example, lime water. So lime water in the sense calcium hydroxide. So keep in mind lime water in the sense. So this is calcium hydroxide in the sense calcium oxide is mixed with water. Whatever the water we will get, that is called as calcium hydroxide or CaOH twice. This is scientifically called as lime water. And the kind, see, lime water contains what? Calcium hydroxide. So this is CaOH twice. So this is a phase which is present in lime water. And window cleaner. So whatever the solution we are using in our day-to-day life situations to clean, the window cleaner or something, the substances which we want to clean, so the kind of base which is present is ammonium hydroxide. And soap, so this is what we are using regularly in our day-to-day life situation. So soap contains two bases, one it is the sodium hydroxide, another one it is the potassium hydroxide. So keep in mind whatever the soaps we are using for daily purposes, that soap contains two substances, that means two basic substances. One it is the sodium hydroxide and another one it is the potassium hydroxide. So because of this only the soap appears as soapy feeling. Whenever we are going to touch, it appears as a soapy touch. And after one, the last one, it is the milk of magnesia. So milk of magnesia, it contains a base called as magnesium hydroxide. Say this is also called as milk of magnesia. So it is used in the treatment of gastric problems. Whenever you are going to visit a doctor just because of some gastric problems, so the doctor will advise some of the syrups. So you can have a look over the ingredients that it contains milk of magnesia. This is called as magnesium hydroxide. So this is very important as you learn acids yesterday, no? So the acids and today's basic concept is also very important. So in future you are able to learn all these concepts often and often. So because of this reason only, if you learn these concepts today itself, it will be very helpful for your upcoming classes. And the next very important concept it is neutral substances. So what are neutral substances? So this is a basic concepts maybe you have learned in your 6th class or else you can learn now itself. So neutral substances is nothing but the substances which are neither acidic in nature or nor basic in nature. Such substances are called as neutral substances. So how it is going to identify? For example, take the sugar solution. If you add some sugar to the solution, the color of the solution will be remains the same as water color. There is no change of the solution by the addition of sugar. And also salt solution. So if we add salt to the water, even after dissociation of the salt also, the solution will be remains as the color of the water itself. That means there is no change of solution takes place. Even distilled water also there is no change of color. So that means whatever the substances if you are going to add to a water, if the color of the water remain as it is, then such type of solution or substances are called as neutral substances. So keep in mind the substances which are neither acidic or nor basic are called as neutral substances. For example, you can write sugar solution, salt solution, and so on. So, and the next one, indicators. So, what are indicators? Indicators. So, one term is there indication. Indication is what some of it is somewhat identification. So, here also same indicators. So, whatever the substances which change their color in acidic and basic solutions are called as indicators. So, just take for example turmeric. If you add turmeric to the water, so we will get a turmeric solution. If you want a small quantity of calcium oxide to the turmeric solution, it turns into the red color. So that means there it leads to the change of color. In the sense, see, there we are going to identify the color. That means this is used as an indicator. So keep in mind substances which change their color. For example, if you add some calcium oxide to the turmeric solution, the yellow color of the solution will turns into red color. So hence it can be used as indicator. See, keep in mind indicators are nothing but the substances which can change their color in acidic and basic solutions are called indicators. For example, we can use litmus as an indicator, turmeric, China rose petals are some of the naturally occurring indicators. And the next important concept it is natural indicators. For example, just now you have studied that some of the natural indicators such as litmus, China rose petal, turmeric. These are all natural indicators. Let me see how the color of these indicators will change. See, among the natural indicators, the very first one it is the litmus. So litmus is an indicator. So how it is going to change its color? So litmus is a natural indicator. So this is very important, and we can obtain the litmus from lichens. Lichens in the sense you have studied in your first chapter. So this is a combination of an alga and white fungus, right? And this litmus can be obtained from lichens. So it is available in the form of solution as blue litmus and red litmus solution. So in your previous classes if you studied about the natural indicators, there you can see blue litmus papers and red litmus papers. So these papers are just using only for the purpose of identification of the acidic solution and basic solution. If you have not seen, so during the offline classes, that means when the classes will commence, and the time I'll explain these concepts once again by conducting the experiments in laboratory. So now lichens are nothing but natural indicators. They are obtained from the litmus is a natural indicator. It is obtained from lichens. This is available in the form of red litmus and also blue litmus solution as strips of paper. So keep in mind, in distilled water, if we immerse a litmus paper, either it is blue or red, the color of the distilled water is purple. So purple in the sense it's a neutral solution. Keep in mind, purple indicates it's a neutral one. In acidic solution, it turns red. So if the litmus paper turns to red, it indicates that it is an acidic solution. If it turns to blue, it indicates that it is a basic solution. So this is very important. If the litmus paper turns to purple color, it indicates that the solution is neutral solution. If it turns to red, it indicates that the solution is acidic in nature. If it turns to blue color, it indicates that the solution is basic solution. So this is very important concepts. Try to keep in mind these few points, children. Even if you are confused, means I'll explain all these concepts once again in your offline classes. That means by taking you in laboratory, we will conduct one experiment related to this. So try to observe the video and understand the concept. Even after observing and reading, if you got any doubts, means just send me the doubts through the WhatsApp or make me a call. I'll just clarify your doubts and try to answer whatever the questions I'm sending through the WhatsApp without fail, children. Okay, take care of your health, because health is very precious one. Thank you. Have a nice day. Take care, children.